Let's now see applications of the law. First, a case of transgression of the law. It's the case of Mike and his repressed anger. The story goes like this. Mike had a stressful week at his job, and his boss's unfair treatment had left him boiling with anger. He felt the urge to express his frustration, like yelling back at his boss, anything to release that anger. However, the fear of losing his job kept this anger bottled up. One evening, when he came home, he discovered that his 4-year-old child had painted on the kitchen wall. Instead of responding calmly and explaining why it was wrong, Mike lost control and screamed loudly at his daughter. He instantly regretted his outburst, feeling a deep sense of shame and guilt for his harsh reaction. He silently promised himself never to do it again. His daughter deserved better. Mike kept his promise for a while, but as the stress at work didn't fade away, it was only a matter of time before his frustration needed to find an outlet, creating a repetitive cycle of disproportional fights and outbursts at home. Sensing that his emotions were out of control, Mike couldn't but feel helpless, weak, even unworthy of his family. Now let's see a case of observance of the law, where we will see Emily's strategic approach and Mike's transformation. What happened is that Mike confided his pain to Emily, a coworker. Emily told him she had a similar problem a couple of years ago, but found a way to break the cycle. She told him her secret. She realized that her emotions were always trying to tell her something, and she started to pay more attention to them. Her negative emotions, for instance, were always a clear sign of unmet needs that couldn't wait any longer. The key was to try and detect the underlying reason for that behavior. Reflecting on this, Mike realized that his screaming at his daughter had a deeper purpose, a hidden, underlying goal. His screaming wasn't about disciplining his child for the painting. Instead, it was an unintended outlet for the bottled-up frustration and anger that he had been repressing all week due to his boss's mistreatment. In this new understanding, Mikey realized that the screaming at his daughter wasn't about her misbehavior, but about his own need to release the pent-up emotions from his workplace. This realization allowed Mike to address the root cause of his emotional outburst and seek healthier ways to cope with workplace stress, ensuring that his daughter wouldn't bear the brunt of his unresolved anger.